Hey, what's happening everyone? This is Yamimash and welcome to a game called Either.io. It's basically Would You Rather but in an internet web form where they've made a Would You Rather game and you just click one or the other. It shows how many people voted for one of the Would You Rathers and then it goes on to the next one. So it's actually really cool. So yeah, let's do this guys. So question number 1, Would you rather, is be a genius in a world of unintelligent people or be unintelligent in a world of geniuses? Now, initially I was like, yeah man, I want to be a genius and everybody's going to be stupid and I'm going to feel awesome. But no, that's a bad one guys, because I had a little think. And being unintelligent in a world of geniuses is good because that means your world is going to flourish and not like destroy itself. Because if you were the only genius in the world and everyone else was stupid, it's just a recipe for disaster. So we're going to go for option number 2 here guys. And I am shocked. I am very surprised that 82% of people went with genius in a world of unintelligent people. Because being the only genius and everyone being unintelligent means your world is going to fail, I think. I truly think. Anyway, let's go to the next Would You Rather, shall we? Now, how do we go to the next one? Aha, okay. Here we go. Would you rather be a heavy smoker or a heavy drinker? That's quite tough, actually. You have to consider how many people die from heavy alcohol consumption as opposed to how many people die from heavy smoking. And I think more people on average die from heavy drinking. Although I do like drinking, I do like getting drunk, and I don't like smoking. But if I was to go for a lifestyle choice of being like super addicted to one of them, I'm gonna have to go for smoking because I think I would live longer. So yeah, we'll go with heavy smoker. And once again, I'm getting these all wrong, guys. People want to be heavy drinkers. They want to get smashed, don't they? Alright, let's go to the next one. Get electrocuted for 10 seconds or get slapped 20 times. I think it's a very obvious one. This one's way too easy. Get slapped 20 times, yeah, guys. Boom, there we go. I think that's the first time. Oh my god, 34% of people wanted to get electrocuted for 10 minutes. 324,000 people wanted to get electrocuted. What? Why? These guys are masochists. These guys are crazy. Some crazy people out there, guys. Alright, next one. Live until you're 80 but be really, really fat. Or live until you're 50 but look like a supermodel. Now, the question here is, do you want to live longer but maybe be unhappy? Or do you want to live a shorter life but live maybe a better life? With supermodel looks, you can imagine you could become a supermodel, which is, I would imagine, is quite a well-paying job, especially as a supermodel, not a model. And you'd be probably healthy, because when you have a supermodel physique, like the six-pack and all the muscles and stuff, generally you're healthy, unless, let's say, you take loads of steroids and stuff like that, which wouldn't be a very healthy option, but there's a lot of arguments in that section. I'm going to go with this. I would rather look like a supermodel, so yeah. And oh wow, the majority of people agree. 20% of people wanted to live those extra 30 years. It is a question, really. Quality over quantity kind of thing right there. Next question, guys. Okay. A Nintendo DS or a PSP? And honestly, I'm going to go with the Nintendo DS because I love Mario Kart. And when I'm traveling, sometimes I like to play like Mario Kart. And the PSP, the only game I found really good on there was the Final Fantasy VII game with Zack. That was awesome. But yeah, we're going to go with the DS. And wow, this is a 50-50 split here, guys. It's basically just Nintendo or Sony. And you know what? I think that's fine. I think that's great. So let's go to the next one. Now, would we rather walk around the mall naked or walk around school or workplace naked? Now, the thing is, my workplace is my home, so, and I walk around naked quite a lot here, so it's not an issue. But I'm not going to cheat, because that would be cheating. Let's say my workplace was a public place, with, let's say, my old workplace, or my old school, or the mall. Now, the thing with the mall is it's going to be a load of strangers, whereas your workplace or your school is going to be people you know. However, I would imagine, especially in a workplace, there's less people there. So the question is, would you rather be in a more enclosed, smaller environment of people or a mall filled with people? But I'm going to go with the mall because I don't know anyone. Yeah, so people don't want to be naked around people they do know. Okay, let's be... I don't know who Eddie Vedder is, And Freddie Mercury was the singer for a thing, and didn't he get AIDS or something? I don't know who Eddie Vedder is, so I'm gonna go Freddie Mercury. Yeah, see? Whoever this guy is, people don't want to be him. Yeah, baby, let's go to the next one. Alright, would I rather be barefoot for the rest of my life, or wear Crocs for the... I'm gonna be barefoot because I just don't like Crocs very much, guys. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Crocs. I don't really like Crocs, okay? I think they're kind of ugly. You know. Get $1 million a year in quarters. So that's what, $250,000 every 3 months. Or get $100,000. Oh, sorry, not quarterly. $1 million in quarters in coins, or $100,000 a year in bills. Oh man, that's actually a really good one because there's a lot of effort and hassle to get $1 million of quarters traded into notes. It's like, just imagine how many quarters that would be. Like, let's say once a year they knock on your door and you just have a giant fucking bathtubs, like a row of bathtubs of quarters. I don't know how many quarters it would be $1 million. It's going to be a lot of quarters. Or $100,000 a year in bills. It's much easier, right? It's really about hassle or not. It's do you want to have the effort of somehow transporting this money? I think I'll go with the quarters because I could pay somebody $10,000 and they would turn that into dollar bills for me to eliminate the hassle. I think this is a better option. Yeah. Okay. That's the argument there, isn't it? You just trade in the thing for dollars, but you know, it's effort, isn't it? Flying or breathing underwater. I like the idea of flying a lot. Breathing underwater is kind of cool, but there's a lot of dangers down there, and I think I'll be kind of scared. So yeah, we're gonna go flying. Yeah, more people want to fly. That was quite an easy one. Know when you die or know how you will die. It's a scary thing. It's a scary thought because knowing how you die. Let's say it's like hit by a train. You'd never go near a train track again, would you? But then that would change the course of history, right? You wouldn't die by getting hit by a train because you'd just be in your... Unless a train comes flying through your goddamn bedroom wall or something, like it derails really bad. Knowing when you will die is scary because if it's like, yeah, you're going to die in 5 years, it's like, holy shit, my life is going to be very short and you'll be scared to death. I think I'm going to go with how you will die because you can be ignorant in the fact that you don't know when. I think it's better not to know when. Be a famous homosexual professional athlete. Be a heterosexual average person. I'm going to be like gay, professional athlete, famous, rich for the rest of my life. It's going to be awesome. What? Really? Really, guys? There's a guy top comment. If you suddenly became homosexual, you would like men and women as much as you love men and women now. Plus, you'd now be a bitchin' athlete. All I'm saying is you're going to be famous, so probably quite wealthy, and you're a professional athlete, so you're like Greek god, you know? And if you just become homosexual, like, when you have become homosexual, it doesn't matter because it's not gonna like, it's like now I wouldn't want to be homosexual, but if I became homosexual, how does it affect me in any negative way? Because I'd be happy just, you know, being a homosexual. So I think that's, in my opinion, is quite an easy answer. I'd rather be that than just an average guy. But, you know, what can I say? Lindsay Lohan, Miley Cyrus. Do I go with the tongue? Or was it Lindsay Lohan who got really into drugs? I'm gonna go Miley Cyrus. Yeah, there we go. I'll just get my tongue out. You will all admire my tongue. See the future, change the past. Maybe change the past. There are things in the past. However, the past did make me who I am. Seeing the future isn't something I probably would not want to see because it would be a lot of negatives. There'd be a lot of death and destruction and shit, I think. I think I'll change the past. I think there's something in the past I'd like to change, but I just think seeing the future isn't that great of a power. I think it can be more of a curse. You guys watch Heroes, the painter? I think it's going to be like that. Be anorexic or be obese. I would rather be obese, I think. Anorexic is like... It's like a disease, right? It's like, it's a mental thing. I'm not too sure, but when you become anorexic, when you just don't want to eat, it's like psychological, right? Same with obesity, you know, you get fat because you like cake or something, right? Like, it's like, is it in your genes or something, or do you just become addicted? It's like heroin, or it's like drugs, you get really addicted to all the sugars and the fats and stuff. Is it easier to lose weight or to gain weight? It's definitely easier to gain weight, that's for sure. But being anorexic is going to be very hard to gain weight because of the psychological effect. I think I'd rather... I think anorexic is... It's a tough one. I could go with either. I'll go anorexic. That was a really tough one, actually. Right, let's do a couple more, guys. For 3 minutes, would you rather play with dog poo like Play-Doh? That's disgusting. Sit in someone else's warm urine. Ugh, they're both kind of horrible. 3 minutes of playing with dog. So I got dog poo and it's all in my hands and I'm rolling it around and I'm making like sausages and little dogs and stuff. I don't know. Or am I just going to be sit in someone else's room? So I'm not in a bathtub. I'm just sitting in some warm urine. So is it more example like a puddle of urine on the floor? It's very warm. Just been pissed and I take a seat in it. I'm feeling the warm urine maybe. Oh, it's a tough one. Yeah, I'll go with the warm urine. That was disgusting as all hell. Would you rather have a personal chauffeur or a personal chef? I think we'll go with, yeah, the personal chef. Like Gordon Ramsay, for example. If he doesn't scream at me. Yeah, I gotta go with the chef because I like food a lot and I like good, well-made food. Be able to freeze time for 1 hour every 24 hours. Be able to replicate one thing per day that disappears after 24 hours. Oh, I like to freeze time, I think. Because imagine that. You can freeze time for an hour. It's like Gildo from Dragon Ball Z, okay? The guy from the Ginyu Force. Like, freezing time for an hour every 24 hours means... If I am like... Okay, no, I'm not going to say that. Okay. No, I'm just going to click that. Alright, awesome. Would you rather play real-life Minecraft, play real-life Mario Kart? Ooh, this is tough. So, real-life Minecraft. So, would I become blocky? I think Mario Kart would be more fun, actually. Yeah, I think Mario Kart was a more fun option, if that was real life, as opposed to the other. Discover the Lost Nest Monster, discover Sasquatch. Now, I'm a little bit scared of both of these creatures. If I can discover the Loch Ness Monster from outside the lake and just see it in the distance, the Sasquatch could chase me and kill me, man. Like, that scares the shit out of me. I'm gonna go with the Loch Ness Monster. Yeah, Sasquatch kind of scares me. Alright, this will be the last one, guys. Would you rather be the last human left on Earth or be dead? Now, here's the thing. It says last human, which means animals and all the creatures of the world are still flourishing around the place. Let's say there was like a super disease and it killed all the humans except me, but all the animals and everything else is fine because the disease did not mutate and it wasn't like going in through all their like, you know, species. So I'm just chilling with a dog and a cat and some horses, maybe a few sheep. I've got a farm. I'll be a bit lonely, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be pretty lonely. All the resources of the world would be left for me. I wouldn't have any worries in the world because I could just make shelter. Wait a second. I'd have to create my own fires and stuff because I'm... But yeah, I'd have electricity. I'd have all my shit, right? Like, if everyone dies, doesn't mean everything's going to shut down, does it? Maybe. You need, like, working manpower to, like, give internet and electric and stuff, right? I'm not too sure. I'm stupid. I think I might go with this. Being dead means that the human race is done, right? Unless I start laying eggs, I'm not going to be able to... Yeah, the human race is over after my life. It's going to be like... the Will.i.am movie, and him and his dog, what was it called? I Am Legend? That's basically it, right? The top comment is, you could always be dead once you get bored. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this. That's a scary one. It's a scary thought, actually. Both of those choices were like, I'm not too sure, but yeah, we'll go with the last human, and then, yeah, just die when you get bored, right? Alright, guys, thanks for watching Either.io. It reminds me of Agar.io, because there's these things with .io online now, whatever that means. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and as always, guys, I will see you all again very soon. Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah.